Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Color Carpet Time. That time of day we get to gather around our big color carpet and practice some letters, the sounds that they make, and words that they create. It is Monday, so we've got a whole lot to get to, so let's get going. First off, I'm going to give you a word, and I want you to delete the first sound that you hear in that word. Figure out what word it creates once that word is deleted. All right, so let's start off with grow. Take away the first sound you're left with. Row. Good. How about spit? Take away the first sound in spit. What are you left with? Pit. Good. How about clap? Clap. Take away the first sound in clap. Lap. Excellent. And flip. Flip. Take away the first sound in flip, and you're left with lip. Good. Very good job. All right. So this week, we are going to be practicing a new sound. All right. Be honest, it's not a new sound. We've heard it before, but we haven't focused on it a whole ton yet, but we're going to now. That sound is the long I sound. Now, I have a couple examples that I'm going to put here for you. Now, these words, you'll notice when you sound them out, the I does something kind of funny. Watch this. Dive. D I V. Drive. D R I V. What did you notice about the I in both of these words? It says its name. It says I. So when we talk about long I, all it is like you telling me what letter it is. What letter is this? I. Guess what the long I sound is? I. It just says its name. That's a long I. So we're going to look for words this week that have a long I, that have an I in it that says its own name. Now, I have a song for us. In this song, there are a number of long I words for you to find. When you find them, please write them down and send them to me on Dojo. Okay? We have some long I words all over our song. This is 9 flamingos. And here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now look at that. We got some math in here during our color carpet time because math is everywhere, right? All right, now I am going to sing this wonderful song because my voice is amazing and unmatched in its beauty. Except by Mrs. Fox, who will be taking my place. Mrs. Fox, go ahead and take it away. 9 flamingos like to dine right on time. Legs of pink and white, fishing for a bite in a line, mighty fine. Yeah. All right, excellent done. Thank you very much, Mrs. Fox. And she's bowing and she's gone. Mrs. Fox, wonderful job as always. And if you could take a look, do you see any long I words hidden in this song? Any at all? As always, you can always go back and listen to Mrs. Fox perform. You can pause it and look for those words, or you can find some long I words elsewhere. They might be in other places. Speaking of which, we have a story for us in the book in our packet for this week. It is called Job Time for the Pines. We're going to practice this book. We're not only going to read this at home, we're going to read it during Zooms together sometimes. So I want you guys to be prepared. Make sure you're practicing reading this. This is Job Time for the Pines. Okay? That's one of our tasks for the day. All right, well, actually, the week. We're going to be doing that all week. We want that to become very, very familiar to us, okay? Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll be able to read most of that book on our own because we're going to practice it so many times. Okay. All right. All right. Remember talking about subject pronouns. All right. Subject pronouns. That's when you're talking about people. When you're talking about people and you're explaining what they're doing. Right. We use stuff like if we see a boy over there, we'd say he. Right. Refer to him like he's going to doing something. He is running. Or if it's a girl, you'd say she is. She is running. If there's a few people together, you could say they. Now, you can also, if it's an animal or a thing or just a person, and you're not sure, you can always say they or it, right? So a frog is jumping, it is jumping, right? Um, and if you're in a group, you could use the word we, right? We are doing this. You can also talk about somebody right near you, maybe. You tell them you. So if I'm talking about you guys, I would say you are listening to Mr. T, right? You. And I could say I am speaking. I. So these are our subject pronouns that you're going to be using a lot of when you're writing. Like last week we did our gingerbread person story. I bet you use some of these in that story. You use them and not even realize you use them. But we're just keeping them aware or keeping you guys aware of it. All right. Very nice. A couple more things before we go. Make sure you are practicing your spelling words. That means today we're going to start off by writing them 3 times each. All right. I want you also to find any long I words that you can. Find any long I words that you can. And we're also going to have a look at our contractions page. It's on page, oh, no, I'm sorry. Wrong one, boys and girls. I apologize. 4.15, long I, long I. You're just going to circle the word that fits this picture. Okay, whatever that picture is, circle the correct word. That is our job for the day. Make sure we're reading also our new book. Oh, and here are our spelling words for the week. Bike, hide, like, mine, ride, spike, hike, tide, spine, line. Huh. I wonder where we could find long I words. As I'm reading through our spelling words, I'm wondering, is there anywhere we could find long I? Don't know. Not sure. But what I am sure of, is that Friday is in fact our challenge day. What challenge, you might ask? The Mrs. Duck Sight Word Challenge. And I have our new sight words right here. So why don't I introduce them to you so you can get started on your studies? Here we go. Him. Look. Has. Time. Into. So there we go. There are our sight words. One more time really quickly. We have him. Look. Has. Time. And into. All right. Thank you very much, boys and girls, for joining me for Color Carpet Time. I hope you had fun. Have fun with your work and your sight words and your story. And we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.